Hello, divas. It's so great to see you. Today we are talking about ghosting. Have you been ghosted? Have you ever ghosted somebody? 25 years ago, when I went out to date, it was called the fadeaway. And when I was presented with this possible scenario, friends actually told me about it before I even started to date. It freaked me out. Like, I thought, how rude. How could anybody do that? Now, I will tell you, I went through a lot of bumps and bruises along the way. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Donna Meador. I actually wrote a book about dating because of my doings. Dating is not personal because I found out, guess what? That dating was not personal. And so I titled my book with that. It was actually non-negotiable when I started to write that. And getting back to ghosting, it was something that felt so unnatural to me. So let me just give you a little scenario. Let's say you're going out to date and you get on an app, or you go to a single dance or a social, a single social like Meetup, you find and you meet somebody in person. There you go. And you have figured out a little bit along the way, which I get into down the road or in other videos. But for now, we're going to be talking about you already went on your date and now they don't call you back. I personally don't care why. You can look up other videos and they'll tell you why. I could make a whole video about reasons why people don't call you back or don't text you or don't follow up. But I'm here to share with you something really important. And that is, it doesn't matter. Why in the world would you want to be with somebody who doesn't want to be with you? And it doesn't matter why. Now, let me tell you something about dating, divas. Dating is the best personal development course you could ever take because it promotes personal growth. Why am I into personal growth? Divas, the better you become, the better you will attract. And the sooner you understand that ghosting is not personal, the more fun you'll have dating. And you'll learn how to use it both ways. So let's say, because I actually had a situation where I dated a gentleman. He really wasn't a gentleman. I'm being nice. I was in my mid-40s at the time. And we went on a few dates. And we set up a date to go out. And he calls me and breaks the date. And he says, I'm really sorry, my cat is this, and I have to take it to the vet. He had a whole story going on. And it just so happened that that night, I went to meet my girlfriends for dinner at the very same place that I saw him sitting at the bar. Like literally, I walked right past him. He never saw me coming. So when he called me the next day, I let it go to voicemail. I don't need to sit there and try to blame anybody. I don't need to explain why lying is not a good thing to do. I don't care about the excuses. I let it go to voicemail. So he tried twice, and then that was that. That is called ghosting. Now, it is ethical if you ghost somebody within the first 3 dates. After that, it starts to become a thing. So you want to be cognizant of being nice. And if you're dating somebody, you've dated them once or twice, but you're not feeling it, you can ghost them ethically. And you could say, if they reach out through text, let's say, you could say, thank you so much. I enjoyed meeting you, but I don't think we're on the same page. You want to keep it light and simple. The very thing that you may not like about somebody may be the very thing that somebody loves. So just keep it light and simple. You could even say something like, I met somebody and who I'm interested in, and I'd like to see where it goes. Just be nice. Why wouldn't you want to be nice, right? And it will happen to you. If it hasn't happened yet, it will happen. And it's not personal. If you remember nothing that I share with you now, it's not personal. And for those of you who read my book, you know about all the shenanigans that I went through when I was dating. So the link's below if you want to grab that. It's the nuts and bolts of how I met and married my late husband, who I did not ghost, by the way. So I hope that gives you some understanding that ghosting doesn't have to be scary. Is it uncomfortable? Yeah, in the beginning it's a little uncomfortable. you're not used to it. If you get ghosted, you're not used to it. You feel a little rejection. You start to feel disappointment. If you need to ghost somebody, it's uncomfortable. It's just something you haven't done yet. But I will tell you why it became my best friend. Because when you're dating, and I'm talking about your typical traditional relationship that you're looking for. Maybe you're looking for marriage. Maybe you're looking for your lifetime partner. Here's the thing I will share. Keep dating unless there's been the conversation. The conversation, okay? Unless somebody says, hey, I really dig you. I'm in love with you. I want to spend time with you. I want us to be exclusive. Then by all means, please keep dating. And that's where the ghosting was beautiful. Because I dated 2 or 3 guys in the same week, went to dinner, had drinks, got to know. And if you spend your time breaking up with them, that's exhausting. You know how many millions of people there are in the world, and you click half of them if you want. Like, I'm like serious, no matter how you cut it down, you want to go easy on yourself. Be nice, be pleasant. Above all, be truthful to yourself. And if it doesn't feel right, it's not right. So you can send your pleasant text and bid them adieu, or you can ghost them. So I hope that's helpful. I would love to hear if that's helpful for you. Drop me a comment. Subscribe to the channel. Let's keep this going, divas, because I'm here to help you straighten your crown. Stand tall, and let me tell you something. You deserve to get everything you desire.